And then Jalen Nailor actually having his second good game in a row because the backups played a lot in Green Bay as well. Naylor caught 4 of 5 targets for 64 yards. I mean, just overall, he looked good. I mean, he was
Yeah,
open on intermediate
he
routes,
did look.
like very open, and he caught the ball when it was thrown to him. You can't ask for much more from a 6th round rookie.
Yeah.
And I
So
mean,
yeah, the question you were thinking about, is it good enough to replace Rager?
yeah, and we'll see. I mean, we haven't really seen much wide receiver 4 anyways, so it's not a big
Mm-hmm.
thing one way or the other. But I mean, with the way Naylor has looked, like when he's on the field, you can tell he's running the right routes.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest thing with Rager is, all of that athletic talent, like when you have the ball in his hands, but he doesn't know what to do
Mm-hmm.
if you don't scheme a play where the ball goes directly into his hands.
Yeah.
So I mean, with Naylor, he's actually been here longer than Rager, learning the playbook,
Mm-hmm.
things like that. It might be not a breakout. I'm not expecting huge things from Naylor by any means,
Mm-hmm.
but this could be kind of his coming out moment where he establishes himself as a legitimate, roster worthy player.
Yeah, I could see a situation where they're both kind of like if we end up moving on from Thielen, which we would all be sad about, but if we do end up moving on from Thielen, I could see them both being decent with another year in that offense, just learning everything more and just sort of being there, being athletic. I think they could both end up pretty good players. I still believe in Rager, but
Potentially. I mean, at a certain point, Rager's in his third year. Next year will be his fourth in the
yeah.
NFL. It's not looking good for him.
No.
Naylor, he's a rookie. What you're seeing from Naylor is a 6th round rookie overperforming
Yeah.
a 6th round rookie performance.
Yeah,
What
true.
you're seeing from Rager is just a 1st round bust who
Is
is
looking for a
still
spot in the
roster
NFL.
worthy
Yeah,
for
well, that's the
now.
thing about Rager is I feel like I honestly, for whatever reason, it just still feels like he's in his rookie year. Like he still just feels like that he hasn't found the place for him. You know, I think he needs a specific place.
Well, but that's kind of the problem with him. NFL play. I'm not saying Jalen Rager's an idiot or stupid by any means, but NFL players they have to be pretty smart guys when it comes to football.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, we've seen like in the Colts game especially,
Yeah.
Jalen Rager doesn't know what the hell he's doing. Like
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Rager caused 2 interceptions in the Colts game.
Yeah.
He just has no clue what he's doing when he's asked to do real wide receiver things. When
Mm-hmm.
he's asked to catch a punt and return it, he's pretty good.
Yeah.
When you get him, on a jet sweep end around that type of thing, I mean, like I was saying, with the ball in his hands, he's pretty
Mm-hmm.
good. But like, you can't have a wide receiver where the only time you can use him is when the ball is forced into his hands. He has to be able to get
Yeah.
open on his own and
Mm-hmm.
be open in the right spot. And
Yeah.
in year 3, when he's still messing up basic things,
But
I
he
just don't
came.
see much
The
coming
thing
out of
is,
him.
he came here late into a very complex offensive scheme. Like I just feel like he needs another year. Like Adam Thielen still messes up routes.
But Rager didn't do anything in 2 years in Philadelphia,
Yeah, but
and like he was
Philadelphia sucks.
okay, but like he was losing snaps to like undrafted guys.
Yes,
And
true.
uh, given what we paid to get him here, I wouldn't have been surprised if the Eagles were planning to cut him,
Mm-hmm.
and we were just like, jump the waiver, grab
Yeah,
him.
I mean honestly, that's
So
how I interpreted it too, was jumping the waiver to get him. But I think I don't know. It's just like I think I give him a scratch for this year. I mean honestly, the thing about the Colts game, that's obviously you got to do that. But like I'm giving him a scratch for this year, just because I think he needs more time here.
yeah, I would too, and I say he deserves a spot on the team next year for sure. I mean, he's still on his rookie deal. There's almost no way we pick up his 5th year option,
Mm-hmm.
but he's still on a rookie deal, so he's cheap. He's an athletic guy who can return punts. There's no reason not to have him on the roster.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna get my hopes up thinking Rager's gonna become like a wide receiver 2 for us, or even
Yeah.
a wide receiver 3.
I would rather have Naylor as a receiver 3 or 4 than Rager at this moment because from what it appears that Naylor can be in the offense and run the right routes. But for Rager, I feel like he just needs. I don't know. I think Rager needs more time. I don't like if Rager learns the offense and like gets it down good, then I think he's better than Naylor. But I think Naylor is going to get the offense down better than Rager is.
Yeah, and that's just goes back to the problem with Rager is you can't guarantee even with another year that he's going to get the offense
Yeah.
because he just might not get it.
Yeah.